To put a button on the Iraq coverage, why was it important to you that you tell on-air talent at ABC that they couldn't wear flag pins on their lapels, which I totally and wholeheartedly applaud, by the way, because I found that really exploitive and disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, good, Katie. We haven't talked about this. So good to hear. This was a pretty controversial decision, actually. Not only at the time, but on the internet, I would get emails all the time about how outrageous it was that I'd done this. Years afterwards. It came up about 48 hours after the attacks on the Twin Towers. So we were still in live coverage because we were all on nonstop. We were on for about 100 hours straight. And I was in the control room during the breaking news coverage we were doing. And our communications person came and said, we're getting calls from the press saying, why aren't your people wearing lapel pins? Because people on the cable folks are wearing lapel pins.
Wait, is this on 9/11 or the days after?
2 days after. 2 days after. It was, I think it was 9/11 happened on a Tuesday. I think it was Thursday of that week. But we'd been on nonstop, right? And I quickly thought, I mean, this is the way these things come up. You don't get a lot of time to sort of debate it and think about it. And, I quickly thought this was a policy that ABC News had had forever, that you don't wear lapel pins of any sort. Because the idea, at least as I understand it, is you should be reporting the news. And you shouldn't have any sort of implicit affiliation of any sort. You shouldn't convey to people, I might be telling you this because somebody wants it to be true. I'm telling you because I really believe it to be true. And I said, we're sticking with our policy. Now, let's be clear about one thing. It did flicker through my mind for a moment. I had a lead anchor who was a Canadian. And what was I going to do if he said, I'm not going to wear an American lapel pin? Subsequently, Peter became a U.S. citizen. And he was very patriotic. It was very moving. But that was years later. And I thought, but it illustrates the point. You know, if I wear a lapel pin, I am a patriot. If I don't, I'm not. And are we going to start picking between people based on the lapel pins or not? So I said, absolutely not. We're not going to wear it. And we were criticized. I was personally criticized roundly for that. But I believed it was absolutely right. I would make the same decision today. I think it's the right decision.